Hello, this is the shooter's guide to the field disassembly, cleaning, and oiling of the Thumbler's Tumbler Model B. In this video you will learn to clean and oil the bearings and motor, and clean and align the two pulleys and the belt. For those using the tumbler to tumble rocks, many shooters use the Thumbler's Tumbler for cleaning their brass. For the water-based solution and stainless steel pins, it takes about 2 hours, no more, to clean both the outside and the inside and what we call the primer pocket of our brass. The materials you will need are oil, and I use my standard gun oil. Cleaner, again I use my standard gun cleaner. Patches or rags, and cotton swabs. I use two kinds. The kind you can get in any grocery store, and the kind that I purchase at a shooter supply store has a longer wooden handle and a much larger tip. I commonly use this for cleaning the bores of my .22 handguns. If you use a CLP type cleaner, clean, lubricate, protect, that can be used on the rods and bearings, but not the belt, as the belt should not be lubricated. Let's start with the back rod assembly. First we simply remove it. Then we move the bearings aside, and using a patch or a rag we just clean the rod. Repeat the other side. And then we put a single drop of oil on the rod. Move the bearing back over, give it a few simple turns to spread the oil out, and repeat on the other side. When we put the rod back, in the middle of the bearing there's a little raised white area. We want to make sure that area is up as we insert it. And that completes the back rod assembly. For the front rod assembly, we first remove the belt, and then we remove the assembly, and we do similar steps. We clean the rod, and in this case you can't move the bearing over too much, so I use a thinner Q-tip to get into the smaller area. Again, a single drop of oil. Move the bearing back. Move the bearing back. And at this point, we want to set it to the side. Now we want to clean the belt. Using a dry patch, just remove as much dirt and grime as you can, and then using a small amount of cleaner, clean the belt, getting more of the stubborn grime off, and then dry it off again with a patch or rag. I can still feel cleaner, so I'm going to use a second one. There we go. I actually keep a spare belt because if a belt's going to break, it's going to break while you're using it. So if it breaks, take it off, put on your spare, and then you can order a replacement. Next, we just want to clean the side of the motor where the pulley's on. Just a simple wipe down is sufficient. On top of the motor, you'll see two openings. These are the oil ports. So you put a drop of oil in each port. And then you use a cotton swab to clean the pulley on the motor. Now we want to reassemble the front rod. We put the belt back on, but not over the pulley. We make sure that the white raised area is up as we insert it on. Then we take our cotton swab and clean the large pulley. And then we put the belt back on. Now we want to test the operation. As you probably saw, when I turned it on, the larger pulley moved over because it's trying to self-align itself to the other pulley. So let's take a close look at the alignment between the two pulleys. You can see they're not quite aligned, so what we do is on the smaller pulley we use an Allen wrench to loosen it up. Then we can move the smaller pulley until it looks better in alignment. And once we're happy, we use the Allen wrench to tighten it. And let's check the operation again. Now, how often do I clean my Thumbler's tumbler? I do not clean it after every use. My personal guideline is I clean it and oil it after every 10 to 20 hours of operation. Thank you, and I hope this video helps you maintain your Thumbler's tumbler.